We'll see what this video is.
There is not one person that has changed the live streaming industry more than Ice Poseidon. From humble beginnings of RuneScape, staking thousands of dollars worth of gold, to becoming the lead innovator of IRL streaming, Ice Poseidon has single-handedly taken a multi-billion-dollar industry and redefined what it means to be an entertainer.
Who are those women, dude?
And formed a toxic, racist, cult-like fan base that has taken a controversial emote of a black guy, spammed it a few 100 million times, and plagued every Twitch chat with toxicity well after Ice's permanent ban from—
Oh, shut up, dude. Get out of my face. What are you talking about?
Ice's fan base is known as the Purple Army, and will destroy everyone and everything close.
Only if you're an idiot.
Whether it's through doxing, swatting, or
that's
check marks on his subreddit, the Purple Army have been proven many times over to be the most toxic community in the streaming industry.
And we're changing that,
While many people see Ice as a villain, to his fans, he's just an autist with a selfie stick. In this video, I'll be going over the story of Ice Poseidon. Paul Zanina was born September 29, 1994, in Charleston, South Carolina. As a child, Paul was very horny. One day after getting dropped off at school by his grandmother, Paul went into class and showed a girl his newly bedazzled penis.
You're wrong.
Paul got suspended and became the laughing stock of his entire school. During his
I don't like Overwatch or PUBG that much, to be honest, but
suspension, Paul read a joke on eBum's World about a guy who used peanut butter to get his dog to lick his dick.
Okay.
Paul thought this was a revolutionary idea. He took his dog Patrick, dunked his dick in peanut butter, and had his dog get him off. Paul's parents, Enza and Michael, quickly found out, since he left a small penis imprint in the peanut butter jar.
No!
Enza and Michael didn't want to raise a kid with problems, and decided to send him to a camp for mental disabilities.
No.
After a few weeks, Paul created a gang with other mentally challenged kids where they would share each other's prescriptions.
Okay.
This is where he learned he loved creating autistic
Who is this guy?
One day, Paul was making macaroni art and started covering himself with glue. One of the girl campers saw Paul and tried to stop him, but accidentally got stuck to him. Nowhere to run, Paul started talking to her and asked her the upcoming dance. She said yes, but warned him that she was a transgender. Paul said,
I'm gonna rim your ass,
and explained he didn't care what's down there as long as she can suck a mean dick. Paul and the trap danced all night, and once it was over, Paul brought the trap back to his Lightning McQueen bed, took out his Skippy jar, dunked his dick, and had the trap give him head, making it the best night of his life.
No!
After 3 months, Paul returned home and received a goodie bag from camp. Inside was a magnet, a wristband, and a free month to a game called RuneScape. Paul began playing RuneScape and got addicted immediately.
Who is this?
Unfortunately,
No!
his parents gave up on him after they realized the camp didn't cure his autism. And with no social
No,
skills
dude, Dr. Disrespect, they don't want him as their son. He cheated on his fucking shit, dude.
at all, he was going down a dark path to minimum wage. Paul's mother, Enza, is a professional bodybuilder and didn't want to give up on her son that easily. So, she started slipping some of her steroids in his Lucky Charms. This made Paul want to work out, and he created the alias Lean Ice 44. He used this name on bodybuilding forums, striving every day to become the next Ziz. While the steroids worked for some time and somehow made Paul
Next Ziz, I was better than Ziz, dude.
2 inches taller, the effects
No, what the fuck is that, dude?
were only temporary, and he went back to being addicted to RuneScape. Paul wanted to use his autism to make RuneScape videos, and although his videos were getting 2 upvotes on r/RuneScape, he realized he didn't have the attention span for making videos and decided to go into live streaming.
That is not what
Paul
happened.
became Ice Poseidon and began live streaming on Twitch in early 2015. He understood the RuneScape community and knew they loved 3 things: fedoras, edgy humor, and trolling. Ice initially gained fame from his RuneScape streams, closing doors on players attempting to train the prayer skill. From there, he and his roommate Boldasad created the Purple Army and began trolling one of the biggest clans in old school RuneScape, Rot. Ice told the Purple Army to spam a smiley face known as CX to market his streams. CX was soon spammed in every stream, zone, and forum on RuneScape. He was later known for staking huge amounts of gold, trolling in Deadman mode, and being the leader of the Emily Fake Cancer meme.
Emily only faked cancer once. Emily only faked cancer once. Yahoo! Yahoo!
While these yielded Ice success, nothing brought more attention to his stream than tryhard song requests. Ever since the beginning of Twitch, viewers would try to get streamers to play songs with the N-word to get a reaction. Ice embraced this idea and would purposely have his right headphone out while he's streaming.
Okay, that is so fake news. That was a fucking PS4 headset, dude. They only come with one headset, dog, and one microphone. They don't come with both, dude. Look it up. PS4 headset. Fucking idiot.
Viewers then made songs with racial slurs in one ear and normal music in the other. This genius way of allowing racism on Twitch grew Ice's channel from not only a RuneScape stream, but a toxicity.
Bro, I already had motherfucking viewers before. Well, obviously, fucking.
Tryhard, an emote of famous speedrunner Trihex's face, became the emote of the Purple Army and took over every Twitch chat on the platform. Racist music took over Twitch.
No.
Channels began banning Tryhard for its use of racism, and viewers would do anything to spam the N-word in chat. It seemed in just a few months, Twitch went from a controlled site to utter chaos. This put Ice on the map of the Twitch community.
Telling me that I destroyed Twitch? Get out of here, dude.
For good and for bad.
Bro, I did not.
Before his streaming career began, Ice worked for a restaurant called Chowderheads as a lime cook.
Okay.
The Purple Army discovered where Ice worked and began writing thousands of troll Google reviews for Chowderheads, destroying the company's name. Ed, the owner, once replied to a troll review for Chowderheads on Google, which he said the famous phrase,
"So, scumbag, we got you.
That was not on Google.
For the police gonna track your ass down, and guess what? We got you. Thanks a lot letting us know who you were. And Google is all over your IP address. You dead moose meat."
While this was hilarious, it only showed the power of his community and how they're willing to ruin everything Ice touches. After months of high-quality staking and deadbeat dad jokes, Ice started to get bored of RuneScape and began streaming a variety of video games. Despite his switch into variety gaming, Ice continued to be the one-stop shop of high-energy entertainment on Twitch. Every other stream he went to, people were spamming Tryhard, CX, and Ice Poseidon Waiting Room, because the reality was, Ice was in his own league of entertainment, and with his devoted fanbase, he seemed unstoppable. With the power of thousands of loyal fans, Ice wanted to continue pushing the bar of entertainment.
Fortnite!
In July 2016, he hopped on the Pokemon Go bandwagon and started streaming outside. Whether he was getting denied by girls, harassing store owners, or getting invited to mansion parties, every interaction Ice had felt unique and hilarious. This is when Ice's subreddit r/IcePoseidon began to see a lot of traction, with discussions of streams, girls' Instagrams, and theories of Ice's Adderall addiction. With Pokemon Go, Ice tasted freedom from his chair, and he absolutely loved it. Soon after Pokemon Go, Twitch announced they were going to create the In Real Life section, a place for gamers to explore the world and take their chat with them.
Okay.
Ice wanted to become the innovator of IRL, and use his chat to get laid. While his content continued to be unmatched, he quickly felt like he did everything in his small town in Florida, and wanted to change. With the support of the Purple Army, Ice packed up his 2 shirts and moved to LA. When he arrived, new characters were introduced.
My 2 shirts, dude. Bro, when I moved from Florida, I legit had one tiny ass suitcase. That's all I had.
Dream, such as Kyle, Cornbread, Nathan, Mexican and Asian Andy, and Dion, but Ice forgot about him. While most of the Purple Army just liked to spam Tryhard and CX, there were some that would call any store or restaurant Ice walked into. Some callers were just Ice's brother letting him know his dog ran away. Others were way more serious, and would tell the owner Ice is a threat and needs to be dealt with. Callers were only the tip of the iceberg, and swatting became the main game on Ice's stream.
No.
You never knew when Ice was going to turn the camera to a police officer pointing a gun at him.
That was my mistake, honestly, dude. Every time I got swatted, I should have never recorded it, dude, because it just validated it. And I've learned my lesson from that, and I would never record that ever again.
Ice's personality, combined with the suspense of callers, drama, and his community, made the best content in the history of Twitch. Ice was the king of IRL, and began receiving publicity from big YouTubers such as Keemstar, Scarce, and Summit1G Reactions. Ice's stream was like watching a train wreck. You knew it was going to end badly, but you just couldn't look away.
What do you mean?
And on April 28th, 2017, Ice made national news.
That didn't even happen on stream, dude.
And Twitch banned him permanently. The Purple Army didn't know what would happen next and flooded Ice's subreddit with support. The next day, Ice said he was not giving up and would start streaming on YouTube. His viewers were excited because on YouTube, Ice was allowed to do much more. Ice's YouTube streams continued the high-tier content and his growth continued. He defied what many said about his stream, and not only survived on YouTube, but thrived on it. His subreddit hit peaks never thought possible, being one of the most active subreddits in the world with only 50,000 subs, 200 of those being tryhardbang ult accounts. As time went on, Ice slowly stopped hitting that bar of entertainment. It went from a happy, energetic personality to a much more normal tone. His stream, once packed with content, turned into Ice running errands and reacting to his subreddit. His fanbase felt betrayed and began to turn on him. At one point, Ice even said he wanted to quit live streaming forever.
And when I pay for my house, I think I'll be done with streaming, to be honest. I don't know.
So if everything had been going well...
Okay, I definitely did not mean it like that, by the way. Like, that's not what I fucking meant, dude.
Ice, what causes now...
I would never, like, I'd be so bored with my life. There's no way I would quit, dude.
Fall. Ice began dating a girl named Caroline, and like anyone else that came into Ice's life, the chat went from loving her to hating her. Caroline, however, was different because she evidently took away a large portion of Ice's content, interacting with girls and being autistic. Caroline socially adjusted Ice, changing his personality from a high-energy autist to a casual, normal person. There was only one thing Ice could do. He broke up with Caroline to save his career. While a lot of old viewers left forever, Ice's streams rebounded, and are now back with great content, a happy viewer base, and Victor hate threads. As someone who's been on Twitch since the beginning, I believe Ice has created the greatest streams of all time. There's a reason why Ice survived after being banned from Twitch, because he didn't just create a fan base, he created a community. A community of people that he wants involved in everything he does, and that makes Ice feel more like a friend than just another streamer. With all the amazing stories, lasting friendships, and important lessons on his stream, it's impossible for another streamer to replicate Ice's effect on each and every one of his viewers. Through pedophile websites, scuff parties, and Uber ride streams, the Purple Army will always be there with our homie Ice, through thick and petite, until the end.
Scumbag. Gotcha.
Why did this video get removed from YouTube?
Track your ass down and
Paul's dad is currently changing Enza's iCloud password. Bro, honestly, the amount of time she had to change that iCloud password is off the charts, though.
what?
He hopes to never say I love you, Paul, again.
And Google
Okay.
is all over your right.
Okay, dude. Enza. That's it, just Enza, dog.
You are. I'll send my boys to come see you.
And here's to you, Mr. Poseidon.
Dude, that video was awesome.
Oldest ad is living rent-free.
Bro, that video was
In hopes
amazing.
to be on Trump's campaign committee for 2020. Paul is the richest man in LA.
They even have after credits.
And then this fucking scumbag weasel shit.
Know your home address and send some pizza. We like to spam your chat with that try hard.
This guy owns Mitch Jones. What the fuck? Okay, well that was a good.
Dude, it even had after credits. That was amazing.
Hey, I'm gonna like that video. That was
Holy
good.
fuck, bro. Someone submit that shit to Netflix, dog, on the documentary section.
That was some good shit. I mean, he was wrong in like half the details, but it
That
was
some
it was
good
funny.
shit.
No,
No, he was right on like 90% of that, but I like that. That was really well made.